Fellas here in Echo 6, let's push forward, get them on the flank. The guys in Echo 5 are going to need some help pretty soon.
Yep. I can't really move, I'm narked.
I'll push around, I'll be a distraction for you.
Fox.
New target.
Kill Fox.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
New target.
Alpha.
acquired.
They are flanking. Watch Gamma. Delta 5 Gamma. On the right.
Nice kill. Alpha center torso.
Bravo's coming up.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. UAV activated.
Hotel. Kill hotel.
Target acquired.
Hotel center torso.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Echo. Ah shit. I'm dead.
Need help on Indigo? He's coming around the corner.
No, just Majestic. Hey, Majestic.
What's up, fellas? Focus Indigo, backside. Quad center torso on both sides.
Target destroyed. New target
Delta.
acquired.
Focus Delta. Center torso is Amber.
New target.
Actually, Juliet's up top. Let's take Juliet. Juliet and Lima.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
New target acquired.
Juliet. Juliet. That torso.
Target destroyed.
Nice kill. A couple targets left, fellas. I think a couple of them went underneath. Not positive, though.
Target
Got Narc
acquired.
Raven over here. Kilo.
New target
Kilo and Delta.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice work.
New target
Take out Kilo.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice work. Last two I think are underneath. I'm not positive. I'll check. Yep.
Acquired.
Underneath Echo.
Left flag critical damage. New target.
Charlie, last target.
Left torso critical damage. Target destroyed.
Nice work, fellas.
Good stuff, Majestic. Thanks for the calls.
No problem. Good game, fellas. Nice work. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Mech Lab, where we're going to go through the details on the build for the mech I have in front of me, the Mist Lynx B variant. Now you already saw exactly what I'm taking to the battlefield, exactly what the custom loadout is on this mech, but it's time to run through the rest of the details. So yes, it is a 25-ton clan light mech for those of you who didn't know. And just looking at the overview here, this is not a true B variant. I want to point that out to you guys. The Mist Lynx is an omni-mech. So you can switch out the components and build these mechs the way that you want to, given the weapon systems and hard points that you so choose. And that's exactly what I did here. Now, for the most part, it is a B variant. You can see every omnipod except for the left arm is the B variant. So we do have 3 missile hardpoints. 2 of them come with the Mist Lynx B variant's right arm, and then the last one comes from the Mist Lynx Prime left arm. So we have 3 of them spread between the 2 arms, and also with that Mist Lynx B right arm, we have the small pulse laser here. I have 4 tons of ammo to work with, and this mech does come pre-configured with enough clan double heat sinks that you don't have to add any externally. So it's pre-configured, you're already set to go. It does hit that magic number of 10, which is the minimum amount to take to the battlefield. So we're already squared away from that perspective. 25 out of 25 tons, 70 out of 78 slots, 172 out of 178 armor. The only armor I took off was from the head. I took 6 armor hardpoints out of the head so that I could fit this extra ton of ammo down here. Heat management ratio is 1.54. As I mentioned, we have 10 out of 10 double heat sinks required to get onto the battlefield. An alpha of 18. Now, as you saw from that first round of gameplay, this is a harassment mech. The DPS will build up over time, and although you are limited in the amount of ammo that you're carrying, it is still critical to take that into consideration. So it might only be 18 damage on an alpha, but think about the amount of time that you're churning through the ammo. The SRM2s are the fastest cooldown of any missile weapon. So, you know, you're constantly spreading that damage across your opponents. You're constantly shaking the mech, constantly rocking the cockpit, and that's the point of this build. That's exactly what it's intended to do. You're just constantly churning out those missiles into your opponent, and they don't have time really to think about how many missiles are going into their backside or their side torso or even their head. All they really know is the fact that they are getting shaken up. They know that there's someone flanking them from some position with missiles, and they have to turn their attention towards it. So you're drawing their attention, you're serving as a distraction, you're running circles around them, just putting down as much damage as you possibly can, and getting as many opponents out of the battle as you possibly can. So not only are you distracting, but this mech is actually pretty tanky. The Mist Lynx is a very tanky mech considering everything that it has. I mean, you have 40 armor in the right and left arm. We get an armor bonus here of 24. We do have to be a little careful of the center, left, and right torso. But really, if you're shielding with either arm, they are pretty durable. And although there are weapon hardpoints in there, it does take a little bit to get those components off. So definitely think about that when you're building out your Mist Lynx, if you decide to build it for yourselves. It's a great mech. I'm really, really enjoying this mech, and I understand the hype behind it. So, you know, there are cults for all of these, you know, off kind of light mechs that you don't really see out there on the battlefield. And I can see why. I might just, you know, be leaning towards that Mist Lynx little groupie kind of approach. I'm not going to speak too soon on it because, you know, I don't take light mechs out extremely often, but this one was definitely a lot of fun, and you know, you're churning through the ammo. The damage, the kills, and everything might not be overwhelmingly amazing, like thousands or anything like that, or even in the high, you know, 800s or 900s. But you serve your purpose. You do your job. You're a 25 tonner, and really, you could take a ton of, plenty of different opponents out of the battle if you can get them to focus on you. Use your weapons to your advantage. Obviously, shield when you have to, and protect the rest of your components. You have 40 armor in those arms, so if you see the profile of them here in the background, you know, they take up a good portion of the mech when you're torso twisting. So definitely think about that when you take it out there on the battlefield. So as I mentioned, 18-point alpha, constantly churning through the DPS to stack up those damage scores and keep harassing your opponents. 121.9 kph is the speed, and it does have a jump distance of 62.4. Again, those jump jets are pre-configured into the mech, so you don't have to worry about adding anything. They are already there. You have 6 of them. Class 5s can't take them in, or can't take them off, so you kind of just have to leave them as it is. XL 175 is what it comes with. You can't change that out either. So all in all, this mech is it's limited in the amount of customization you can do, but with what's available, you're definitely going to have a lot of fun. You're definitely going to figure out a build that you really, really enjoy. And this one, I'm just having an absolute blast with. If we check out the consumables really quick, we have a Cool Shot 18 and a UAV. In case I get behind the enemy ranks and I just want to give some information to the rest of my team, I'll use the UAV and the Cool Shot 18 just in case we are really in the thick of the battle. And we're putting down a lot of DPS, constantly churning through that alpha, stacking up the heat. This brings it right back down to a manageable level, and you could just keep going at it. That's really the intention behind having that Cool Shot 18 as a consumable. Diving into the skill tree really quick before we head out to the battlefield, I focused more on, obviously, the missile components to the weapons tree than that one small pulse laser that I have in the right arm. So as you can see, I did add some missile rack on there to get some extra ammo, you know, keep churning through the the missiles as I'm firing them. I focus on velocity, range, and cooldown, and obviously heat generation. I wanted this mech to just keep going, just fire as much as you possibly can. Didn't focus on any structure, completely filled up the agility tree, and I think that's even critical now at this point. This entire tree is filled, including speed tweaks, so that 121.9 kph is the max speed on this mech, so definitely think about that. If you decide to go through the skill tree yourself and fill everything out. Jump jet capabilities, didn't fill anything out like that. Mech operations, I only brought it down to Cool Run 2, again, to make this mech as heat efficient as possible. We want to keep churning through that ammo. We want to keep stacking up that damage and stay as heat efficient as possible. And then, as you can see with the sensor systems, I went with this side of the line here, going for 60% radar depth and plus 100 on seismic sensor, just in case there is anything extremely close to me, in case I'm, hiding behind some sort of structure or natural terrain out there on the battlefield. I will be able to pick up anything that is within that minimum distance required to keep firing in on my opponents. Last thing is that miscellaneous category, and all we went for was the cool shot, to get that cool shot, so the extra consumable slot. But that's going to do it for the overview on this guy. An absolute blast. I have a couple more rounds coming for you guys, including a group drop. So let's head back out to the battlefield and see how this little rascal performs with the Mist Lynx, splat, annoyance, distraction, crazy build, I guess you could say. Here we go. So we have our assaults, some of our heavies hiding, and the rest of us chilling out here.
Because
I'm scared.
we're the ones getting sniped when we step out.
Yeah, I don't have no range to do anything, so. Yay! Dual AC 20 doesn't mind that too much.
However,
Okay.
if you have an idea for a person, I believe it.
No?
Well, they're split, so we could either push through the middle, Fox 6. Ooh, we see a couple bogeys, Golf 6.
I like Gamma.
So what do you want to do?
Target acquired.
We could push towards the park, Fox 6.
I think we push on the left side, it'd be better.
Acquired.
Oh, they're
Actually, the left side might be better, actually, now, because they're starting to push over
on the right side, yeah. Alright, we gonna go?
Yep, let's do it.
I'm game. Let's do this.
Indigo, first target.
Oh my god. I can run off so fast.
That's probably one.
Activating.
They're
There you
so
go, fellas.
They're so snipey, they can't do shit.
Oh, gotta get away from that. Holy Jesus.
Acquired.
Where is everybody?
There I'm back. The whole fire line is right there. Oh, nice.
Give me that arm.
Special light on,
Oh, they came around in the back of us. Target spotted.
Acquired.
We got stalled.
Turn the corner, you see 12 next.
Okay, they're all there, guys. They're all there.
Every freaking one of them's over there.
Didn't I just say that?
It didn't stick. They tried dropping an airdrop. They tried dropping an airstrike on me.
Nice.
They missed me.
My sacrifice will not be in vain. Roll them.
Target spotted.
You guys are in a good position for a pencil.
Ooh.
This is actually good.
Target spotted. Nice shot.
Fuck, that was bad.
Okay, there's the cicada in the back cell. Shit.
Stay together. We'll still split up.
Critical damage.
Target spotted.
Cause I got a linebacker behind me. Coming into Gulf 7.
Target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Which way do you want me to go?
New target.
Give me a rock. Give me a location.
We're pushing into Fox 7, going to Fox 6 after.
Okay.
Got it.
Critical damage. Target destroyed.
He's down.
Take down Delta.
Acquired.
Delta's in the open.
Delta CT open.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Trying to
That
get
guy's wrecked.
New
That's
target
hilarious.
What?
Damn it, I'm a snake.
That freaking linebacker just circling trying to shoot and ignoring everybody else. I thought it was funny.
The funny,
Oh, there he
seven.
is. There's the
Is
cicada.
this the last one?
Oh, that's the cicada around the tree.
Left leg is also open. Leg, right leg is open.
Target destroyed.
Got it. He's down. Okay, there's one more.
I think the only guy left is that. Yes, it is.
Target
It's
acquired.
cicada
I'm-
on the building. Okay. On the citadel.
Anybody got jump jets?
I do.
I do.
Oh, he dropped anyway.
Icho.
Left leg open.
We have one.
Both legs
Oh,
open.
you're also
CT open.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Nice shot.
And I got the supply cache. I don't think I did much damage though.
During those few seconds
Yeah.
I was al-
One killing blow, but only 157 damage.
during those
So,
few seconds I was alive during that initial push, I did 432 damage. If they would not have freaking killed me immediately, oh god. I can't imagine what I would have done.
Things have
5
not been
damage
very-
those weapons, that's awesome.
it is awesome, man.
Try to control E6.
Alrighty guys, here we go. Third and final round is going to take place on Frozen City. We are playing Conquest game mode, and we're pushing directly in towards the center. We're not going to take the center, but we're going to make our way over here just to keep an eye on what's coming. So as you can see on the mini-map, my entire team is pretty close together. No one really straying away from everyone else. Very, very consolidated for the most part, considering the size of this map. So what we're going to do here is just keep an eye out, just peer over the top, make sure that they're not getting a flank on us, that they're not really dominating the middle or anything like that. Otherwise, we will have to make some sort of call to prevent that. So really what we're doing, just keeping an eye on our friendlies here. We do have a couple bogeys going towards the middle. On Theta, they're actually taking Theta despite a couple of my friendlies being next to me. We are dropping down some airstrikes, arty strikes, all kinds of stuff over there. These guys are getting pinged up already, and McPug in this Timberwolf is really kind of caught out of position. That light mech left him. This might be a big opportunity for me and a couple of the smaller, lighter mechs to really swarm on this guy and take him out of the battle very, very quickly. We do have a couple mechs up on the top of the ridge there that we do need to be aware of. But we do have a Centurion that's moving over here, so we're going to help him out. He is committing, it looks like, towards that Timberwolf. We are receiving a little bit of indirect fire from that ridge. We kind of expected that to happen, but this Timberwolf is right here in front of us. Looks like he is going to be the primary target for me and a couple of my friendlies. That Arctic Cheetah completely left this guy, so now he's faced with the task of fighting an Irby, my Mist Lynx, and my friendly Centurion all at the same time, completely overwhelmed. We took off some components already. Gonna run right in front of him and absorb some of this damage from my team. Again, I do have those meaty arms. Gonna go for that center torso, and we get the kill. A very, very early, quick kill there, and now we're gonna run back towards cover, maybe even hide at Theta. We have a Supernova with us, and now he's focusing up on Delta, who's right in front of us in another Supernova. So these guys are trying to go toe-to-toe, and I am just providing a distraction along with my friendly Irby next to me, and we're just completely taking this guy out of the fight. He has no idea who to focus up on, and he's just getting beat to hell right now. Going for that backside, chewing up that armor, taking off some components. There goes his left torso, going for that right side, maybe get the kill there, and finally he goes down. So my team was able to wrap up the kill on that Supernova. Now it's time to help out the bulk of our team up here in Echo 7, Fox 7, and maybe even get some kind of a flank on these guys. This Marauder 5M is just kind of chilling in no man's land. He does have a UAV on top of him, so we know where he is, and we're just going to put some damage into this guy. He's just trying to run away at this point, but little does he know, we are right behind him, just putting a couple backstabby salvos into him and chewing up that armor. Now he's going to try and focus up on me, but he is targeted by the rest of the team going through that back armor, and finally he goes down. This Jaeger mech is also caught out of position again. Foxtrot, now he's going to pay attention to us, just putting a couple of those AC2s into us, not really damage intensive by any means, and going for this back armor again. He's going to have to focus on us at some point. My heat is stacking up because we constantly keep using those salvos, but my friendlies are able to wrap up that kill as well. Echo in this Stalker is now our next target. And man, is this a juicy one. This is the perfect target for us right now. He is not getting any help by the rest of his team, completely caught by himself, and we're just tearing him apart now, just gonna constantly put all of these salvos into him. We did have a chance to cool off, so now it's just tearing this guy absolutely relentlessly and ruthlessly. He has no armament. We're gonna try and take him down just to get rid of the body, in other words, and going for that backside, constantly putting the salvos into him, and finally he goes down. One target left, not sure who or where it is, but we're gonna try and find him ourselves. We do have a cored out back center torso, but the rest of my mech is still intact. Nothing else is cored out, so really all we have to do is just make sure that they don't get, whoever this last opponent is, doesn't really get a surprise on us at close range. Otherwise, I could see that being the only reason why this match would have some sort of catastrophic ending. But we do have the cap advantage now. They are leading us in points, so we are actually trying to cap Gamma, which we will. Now we do have a 3-2 cap advantage with Gamma being capped, so we know that we'll outpace them at the end, but right now we do have to worry about making up that deficit. And what I'm doing is I'm just focusing on maybe going towards their spawn just to see if he's AFK, and that's what I'm going to ask to the other side. I'm going to ask my opponents, is he AFK? And usually it's a show of sportsmanship just to let us know if he's not playing or anything like that, so that we can end the round, not waste anyone else's time, just get the quick kill and call it a day. But no, I'm guessing that he is still out there on the battlefield because we didn't receive any sort of response from our opponents. So now we're going to check the other side of the map and going towards Sigma, which is already getting capped. So now we're just going to focus maybe going across on this ridge line. Not sure what kind of position this guy could be taking. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna search high and low. Maybe he's powered down somewhere, maybe he's trying to set up some kind of ambush on us, you know, maybe catch one of our mechs off guard by itself that might be damaged or weak in any capacity. And now we have, okay, a 4-to-1 cap is what it's gonna be. We are capping Kappa, but I just checked up on the top, and he is capping Epsilon, which is the closest point to me, right behind me, and it's this Locust right in front of us going for our Hellbringer, so he has no idea that I'm right here, but I'm going to help out as best I possibly can. Clearly, our Hellbringer, finally gets his leg, so one more shot into that side torso, and he goes down. That will end the round. A 5-0 cap near the end. They didn't even have a chance now that that Locust is taken down, but our Hellbringer was actually able to fend this guy off with the 2 large pulse and the rest of his small lasers to render that Locust completely immobile. 3 kills, 669 damage, 3 assists, and 4 components destroyed. So a very nice way to round off this video. Frozen City Conquest's epic round of gameplay showed exactly what I mean by this mech just being a constant little pest running around on the battlefield with this type of loadout, and it's an absolute blast to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, check out the links in the description. I will have the Smurfy build down there along with my Patreon and PayPal pages in case you guys do want to help the channel out a little bit from a financial perspective. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me. This channel is picking up a little steam again, which is kind of crazy. I thought I might have been dead in the water there for a minute, but now it looks like you guys are really giving a lot of support and really enjoying and appreciating these videos, which makes me so happy to see. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Mech Warrior Online, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care, guys.